OMG, a Powkiddy X18S. How did it get here?
I know I've been milking the Powkiddy X18S for like a lot of videos recently, but I recently put Lineage OS on this device, and aside from it just looking better than the initial OS you get with this device, I'm not sure there's much benefit. I have clips of me trying to install it because it was like a legitimate nightmare, so I'll put those in now, but it was a nightmare, like trying to get it to work. So I'm on my desktop here, and this is supposed to be a 7-zip file, but it's like not downloading as one. What if? I don't even know what just happened. These are just images. That is no help to me in any way. I'm copying files to the X18S's internal storage from a USB-C cable. I'm just dragging and dropping all these files, seeing if it'll work. How do I do this? There is literally nothing here to help me. I think I was able to figure out how to do it because I have this file here and I have the X18S actual storage because I couldn't figure out how to do it, but I actually think I did. So I'm trying to show it storage. I always put everything in the download folder. I'm not entirely sure why, but I hope it works. Installation failed. Okay, you know what? What if I tried doing it with the other release, the update number 3, 6, 7. I'll move to new folder, 7-zip, extract files. That gave me so many more files. If only this is what the other one did. Please enable developer options by tapping build number 5 times in the system settings. I was trying to figure out how to do that actually yesterday. So Lineage OS is just a way to like put a new OS on your device. It doesn't do much besides that. Like, it gives you a clean experience and probably removes a lot of the bloatware that comes with a Powkiddy device. But there wasn't really much to begin with, just with Happy Check and whatever. Magisk is more important as it allows you to download different modules. I'm honestly not entirely sure how to use this. But it allows you to install different modules to edit stuff like fonts or just different stuff throughout the device. I can't seem to find the same device control app that I used on my GPD-XD Plus, which is kind of annoying because that thing would like allow me to overclock it a little bit. And I can't seem to figure out how to overclock this device. It is still pretty early in its life. That thing was released back in like 2018, so that has obviously had a lot more development going on with like software and stuff, but I would still like to overclock it. I also tried Apple Music like I did last time, but this time I would try it now. I have an Apple Music account, so I'd sign into it and it would just like tell me to sign in again. Like, it wouldn't actually sign me in. So that was pretty annoying. The settings, there's not much to it. I think I have to do more like rooting and stuff to actually get stuff like that to work, because I was outside in my garage. There's a gym that we have set up there, and we also have a TV up there that we use to like watch stuff while we're working out and stuff. And I hooked this up using the mini HDMI out port to that TV. It didn't look good. Like, it worked fine, it was fine, it like ran okay, but the resolution it outputted at was like really low. Like, on a big screen like that, it looks really bad. And there's like no settings to change it. Like, I went into the accessibility settings, like system, there's an advanced setting and developer options. Not even that has something for like HDMI out or whatever. So that is very frustrating. Not much has changed besides the fact that I've been able to change how the OS looks. It looks great, but I'm not sure that really does much for most people, because I tolerated the OS, like how it launched. I tolerated it. It was fine. It wasn't perfect. It was fine. This is much better, but it's like, that's all it's offering to me right now. Like, there are probably some things I'm missing out on because I'm not like an Android user, so I wouldn't know. Like, the widgets are okay. I have like a clock widget there. It's kind of like transparent, so it's hard to see. I changed some of the settings. Nothing really changed in how emulation performs, which is to be expected because it's an OS change, not a GPU change. I kind of hyped it up to myself, being like, oh, this is like the clean ROM of the this is like the clean ROM of the GPD XT Plus. It's like, this is gonna look great. It's gonna allow me to do a lot of things more. That's mainly through rooting. I had Magisk installed before I had Lineage OS on here, so obviously it wasn't due to Lineage OS that performance can be upped, or clean ROM that my performance was benefited on the GPD XT Plus. It was due to the device control I had. This thing, I can't seem to find anything like it. If anybody knows of it, then that would be very helpful, but I can't seem to find anything on it. And none of these settings, like there are no like overclock settings in the base settings app, so it's very difficult to like have any control as to like, because I don't play this thing enough to where battery life will really show through. Like, so if I was given an option to like shrink the battery life, like how long the battery lasts, in place for like some overclocking features or like pushing this device to its absolute limits, I'd totally take it, because this thing is a nice handheld system. And I don't think I'm gonna ever have to deal with this thing on car rides, because before Christmas, which I think is the next time I'm going on a car ride, I'm gonna get my Odin, unless they delay it again. Assembling starting the 6th, it seems. So by Christmas, I should have my device, since I ordered it the night the Indiegogo went live. Like literally, like within a few minutes, I had ordered mine. Actually, that's not true. I ordered my initial purchase, but then I canceled it, and the next day, I had ordered my Pro model. It still said it was coming in November, so I assume it's going to be like some of the first to be shipped out, but it's not going to be like the actual first. I don't think a day is going to make much of a difference, like in terms of shipping, but we'll have to wait and see. But I do assume that since they said assembling is starting the 6th, and I assume that's when shipping is going to start, I assume that means I'll be getting mine before Christmas, because that's like, it's like over 2 weeks. Like closer to 3 weeks than 2 weeks. So I should hopefully get mine. If I don't, then that's an issue. But back to the main topic of this video, the Powkiddy X18S. Lineage OS is a very nice OS for this device. I'm glad it was ported to it, but I feel like it's made out to be more than it is. It's a nice OS. It's preferable over the one that you get with the device, but you don't get that much more. Like, you get a nice clean OS design, but unless you delve into like more of the rooting stuff, like on Android, you're gonna get a very plain experience. Like, obviously, if you get this device, you should go for Lineage OS. I think you can just stick with Lineage OS and not do much more. Lineage OS is a very nice OS, but it's not much more than that. It's like you have to root it to get it on there, so doing that will probably lead you into like more stuff that relates to rooting. That's really all I have to say about it. I know this was kind of short. I just did kind of want to make a video about it. Hopefully next week, maybe we'll have a meaningful update on the Odin. So if there is a meaningful update and it like actually has meaning, I might make a video on it. But if there's not, we'll discuss some other things. I do have a Paper Mario video that I'm not sure if I'm gonna put out on this channel or my second channel, so go subscribe to that if you want to see that. It might pull in other viewers, but then it might lead them to like find this channel, find the types of content I make not appealing, so then they won't subscribe. Because I do also have other videos in that sort, kind of in the works. Like, I want to do one on Pikmin 3, so if I want to continue that, I think I might just put it on my second channel, and that's where I do all of those. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. If you get the Powkiddy X18S, put Lineage OS on it. I got very confused the first time I tried to do it, and the instructions I was given were not helpful because they didn't actually work. So I had to resort to an older version. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you next week for some type of discussion, or that video if I ever finish making it. I still have like a 7-page script I haven't finished writing. But I'll see you next week. Bye bye.